Facebook Live today. Happy Monday. We're here chatting about social media in a time of social distancing, which we're all going through right now. And we wanted to just touch on a few things for you to be able to take away and how you can be the best friender, be engaged, and help other people during this time because by nature, we're all social creatures. We want to have connection and we want to be engaged. We want people to know and see us. And so to be able to do that well when you're not physically able to be within 6 feet of each other can be a bit of a challenge. So we wanted to just chat a little bit about the best ways that you can be a great human to other humans during this time. So first things first, you definitely want to make sure that you are where everyone is. And right now, everyone's on social media. It's the easiest way for people to stay in touch, get news. So if you're not already dedicating time to social media, I highly suggest that you do that. It is something that you should not necessarily be on all the time. It is definitely something that a lot of individuals struggle with for setting boundaries and understanding how to use it both in their social personal life as well as their professional life. So I would definitely suggest to schedule it just like anything else. So schedule it in your calendar so you have time perhaps every hour that you're checking, maybe 5 minutes at the top of the hour, or maybe it's every couple hours, or maybe it's once in the morning, once in kind of the afternoon, and once in the evening. Whatever it is that works for you in your schedule, you want to make sure that you're doing it consistently and you're showing up for people. That's really important for individuals who are your friends, your frienders, your followers, for them to know that you're there and that you care. Those are important messages to get across, and make sure that you're there to get those messages across. One of the things that is going around right now, mainly in DMs through email as well, though I've seen it, are these chain follows. And it does remind me of a time when we would get these letters through snail mail. This is dating myself, of course, when it would say, find these new 5 friends, or get $5 or get thousands of dollars by mailing $1 to each person on this list. And I would have a list of 5 or sometimes 10, and it would have $1 in it as an incentive. And you were supposed to take $1 and send it to each person on the list, right? In theory, if you exponentially were to have $1 from every 10 people, and those 10 people did 10 more people, and those 100 people did, 1,000 more, it would clearly add up. And what I find interesting is that it is the power of exponents, of exponential growth. And that's something that as business owners, you should definitely, number one, be aware of, and number two, use to your advantage. I am not saying that you shouldn't follow those 5 people that you get on the message or you get in the email. But I will say that there is definitely a way that you can be a better friender, that you can engage more, and that you can actually help those businesses better. And that would be not just following, because at the end of the day, followers don't always see everything that you post. So the most important thing that you can do is to like, to comment, and to save. So if you are liking their posts, I suggest to like anywhere from 3 to 5 posts. Generally, the first 3 to 5 are best to do. So if you like those posts, that indicates to Instagram that you are interested, and that other people would also be interested in seeing what that individual, that business had to say, had to post in their feed. The next thing you want to do is comment. Make sure that your comments are 4 words or more. Instagram's algorithm counts the words, not emojis. So make sure that you are using 4 words or more to comment about the post, the photo, perhaps what they said in the caption. Maybe it's answering the question that they posed, whatever it is, if you're tagging someone else. But you do want 4 words or more. And you can use emojis. Just make sure that you're not counting that as a word or in the character count for 4 words. So make sure that you're doing that. And that again tells Instagram and their algorithm that this is an important post that their followers are going to want to see. And then lastly, save it. So the little bookmark on the right bottom side of each post that you'll see in your feed, that saves it to kind of your saved album. And what that does is it also tells Instagram that this is a really important post, that you are really interested in not just what it had to say, but that you want to engage with it again. And so Instagram then is looking at that post for that business and saying, wow, this must be really interesting and very helpful. So we want to make sure that the followers in this person, this business account, that the followers see this post. And so therefore, those posts are going to be shown to more of their followers. And you'll see this phenomenon happen because it's one of those things, like if you look at somebody's account and you see that they have like 30,000 followers and every post only has like 10 to 20 or 100 likes, something doesn't seem right. Because if you have 30,000 people or 80,000 people looking at your posts and only 100 or 300 people are liking that and there's hardly any comments, then that's telling you that a lot of people aren't even seeing it. So a lot of those followers aren't seeing those posts to be able to like or comment or save. So the more that you can do to help your fellow frienders, vendors, businesses, whatever it is on Instagram, the better it is both for you and for them. I think one of the most important things about social media, and especially now in a time of social distancing, it is even more important, is making sure that people know that you care. And one of the questions that we get most often is, so how do we do social media without sounding salesy, without making it seem forced or weird? Like, hi, I want to be your friend. Will you follow me? I think the most important thing is really making sure that you remember what it's like to have a friend in real life. So if you have that conversation and you talk to people on Instagram, on Facebook, you talk to them like humans and you talk to them like as if you were in person, face to face, it's going to make a big difference in how they respond, if they respond, how quickly they respond, and helping them understand that you care, that you're a real human behind this account, behind this post, behind the comment that they can engage with. So making sure that that is apparent, again, that you're showing up and that you're doing those things can help each other. And I think that's a really important way that we can support each other during this time, and helping each other know that that we care. Because at the end of the day, we all, again, want to know that that we matter, that our existence is important to hopefully more than one person. So being able to do that in social media is definitely a way that you can encourage other people, especially other businesses. In terms of engagement, this is definitely a time for you to get better at it. Now that you have to use this as a way of social interaction, I highly suggest that you dedicate time to practicing it. And I know that can be weird. I know that can be a little frustrating, maybe not sure that you're doing it right. If you have questions, feel free to DM us, type in a comment, let us know that that you want to learn. We're here to help you. And so if there's anything that we can do, resources we can point you in the direction of, or if there's additional coaching that we can provide for you, we definitely will do that. The last thing that I want to make sure that that you all do is fall into a rabbit hole. And that might sound a little weird, but we want to make sure that as you're engaging on social media, that you really take that extra time and find individuals in other pockets. And so that might mean somebody you follow comes up in your feed and they post, maybe it's a wedding, a styled shoot, they post something and they're tagging other people. Don't just like and comment on that post, but go in and actually look at all the people they're tagging, look at the other vendors that were a part of that wedding, part of that styled shoot. Go in and do the same thing on their accounts. It's amazing how many individuals and what cool businesses you're going to find by doing that. And again, it's a great way to be able to find other people who are very similar to the people that you already like, that you already follow, that you already converse with. And so being able to do that, again, not only can grow your network, but it can also encourage other businesses and help other businesses be better and expand their network as well. At the end of the day, we all want to be able to support each other and help each other. So remember, you want to definitely It's not that you don't want to follow, but you do want to engage more than just following. So if you get a chain letter, you want to do more than just follow those 5 people. You want to go in and you want to like 3 to 5 posts. You want to comment. I would say comment on 3 posts and do it with 4 words or more, not just emojis. So 4 words or more in the comments, and save. I would say save anywhere from 1 to 3 posts. You can always go back and unsave them later if maybe your saved items are getting full and you can't find the things that you really want. That's fine. Just go in there and save it, and you can unsave it later, but that's helping those businesses. Make sure that you're engaging, you're dedicating time to your social media experiment as you were. So in terms of your account, how you engage with other people, making it natural, making it like a conversation, because everyone wants to have a conversation and get to know other people on social media. So doing so is only going to help your network. And again, fall into a rabbit hole. Grow your network by finding other networks that you can be a part of, finding other vendors, frienders that you can support and who can support you. It's amazing what we can do using social media to really help our businesses and help each other, because that's, again, what we want to do, especially during this tough time of social distancing. We want to make sure that everyone feels like they matter, like they're seen, they're heard, and to make sure that we're using this time to the best of our ability. So thanks again for tuning in to this Facebook Live. If you have questions, again, feel free to either comment below, to DM us on Instagram. You can email us, hello@thebridalmasterclass.com, and tune in to our next Facebook Live for more tidbits of information and how to thrive, not just survive, during this crazy time that we're going through right now. Thanks so much. Stay safe and stay healthy.